Yeah. Uh, so let's rewind a little bit. Farewell, My Dear Cramer is an anime airing in spring 2021, with its first episode airing on April 4th of that year. This matters not because it's airing in the spring, but because of what season it's airing after. Winter 2021 was an incredible season for anime, and by far my favorite season since becoming a weeb. Though that was less than 2 years ago, and about a year since I became a full-fledged weeb. The season was jam-packed with amazing shows airing every day. Do you like action shows? Boom, Attack on Titan, the final season. Wholesome romance? Bam, Horimiya. Wholesome harem romance? Easy, quintessential quintuplet season 2. Isekai? Mushoku Tensei, jobless reincarnation. Sports? Easy, come on. Tony Hawk Skate the Infinity. I could go on for another 2 hours just naming some of the exquisite anime that came out last season. But the point I'm trying to make is winter 2021 slapped as a season for anime. Now, spring 2021 might not be a bad season for anime, but it's going to be incredibly hard to get close to what winter 2021 did. Anyway, back to the point of the video. With everything I just said, I don't have any incredible expectations for shows this season, besides Pretty Boy Detective Club, but I'm hoping there might be a show or two that surprises me. Maybe that show can be Farewell, My Dear Cramer. The show opens up by having a dramatic monologue from a player on Japan's women's national soccer team. It's 2018, 3 years after Japan suffered an embarrassing defeat against America in the 2015 Women's World Cup Finals match, giving up 4 goals in the first 16 minutes, which led to an embarrassing 5-2 loss. The next year, Japan would fail to even qualify for the 2016 Summer Olympics, losing in the final round of the Asian Football Confederation tournament. And to make matters worse, the team lost in front of their home crowd as the final round of the tournament was hosted in Osaka, Japan. Farewell, My Dear Cramer uses all of this as a background and places the show in an alternate timeline where women's soccer is dying in Japan. No one cares about the sport or shows up to watch the games. Honestly, this was a breath of fresh air from the formulaic, we have to win nationals that most other sports shows have. I mean, a high school sports anime with a unique setting? I don't know if this is allowed. Granted, with that being said, the rest of the episode was a pretty basic introduction episode. We meet all the characters, they meet their high school teammates, and play some of the insert sport here. Characters bond because of insert sports moments here, and that's it. You know, this is all to be expected, and by no means does this mean it's going to be a bad show, but it was a little bit of a letdown after the impactful opening scene we got. And don't get me wrong, I love sports anime. Haikyuu's probably one of my favorite anime of all time. I was just hoping that this show might be a little more out of the box. Can we talk about the art style, though? I mean, if you didn't know that the manga for the show was made by the same dude who created Your Lie in April, well, this show definitely shows you. Like, they literally copy and pasted my boy Watari. Like, look at this dude. It's just him, but a year older. Another thing that's rather distinctive about this show is the character design. The author really likes drawing lips on his characters, especially the girls. This is fine and definitely interesting to see a unique art style, but can be a little off-putting when every other anime treats a mouth as a single line. I think that having these characters not be these 10 out of 10 attractive anime girls is honestly good for the show. I think it makes you focus more on them as their character and their personality and not just go, wow, look at that pretty girl. And come on, let's be real. These are high school students. I remember high school. There aren't any Sakura Jimamais or Chizuru Mizuharu walking around. Now, after watching the episode, you get treated to this awesome ED. Like, just look at how cool this animation is. Like, I would watch an entire show if it was just this animation. And I hope that in the future episodes they try and animate some of the action moments just in this style, but I think I'll be happy with just the 15 seconds we have in the ED. Anyway, this show seems like it's heading towards a rating of a 6 or a 7, but I really hope I'm proven wrong. Maybe the next few episodes will focus more on returning Japanese women's soccer to its former glory, or maybe the show will be exactly what I expected before this first episode and just be another random sports anime. Either way, this is a show I will be watching every week this season.